So as we begin this session on talking about the prayer of Jabez, let's get into that and get to know what First Chronicles 4, 9 and 10 is talking about. This is a very powerful prayer. Jabez, he came before the Lord and he was petitioning. This aspect of petitioning, actually, to petition means it is an appeal to authority in respect to a particular cause. So Jabez petitioned God. He petitioned Elohe Israel, the God of Israel. He petitioned a higher authority concerning a cause, and that cause was his life. He looked at his life, his name, which carried with it the weight of pain and suffering. That he was a man by the time he was making this prayer, and he'd seen the past, and it was painful, it was full of suffering, it was full of tears and crying. And he got to this point where he as a man, that the Bible says in First Chronicles 4 verse 9 and 10, that he was a man that was more honorable than his brethren. Meaning he was a honorable man. He treated people well. He walked before the Lord with an upright heart. He began to pray and he said, "Oh Lord, that you'll take this pain from me, that you'll take this suffering from me, enlarge my territory, and that I will be free from pain." So he took his cause to a higher authority. Men could not help him. His own family, his own brothers could not help him. Probably they could have despised him. Maybe he was an odd one out. That's why the Bible distinguishes him different. It says he was honorable. Whoever that wrote First Chronicles, the writers of the stories, had seen his life as different. He was standing out, not just physically, but in his mannerism, in his behavior, in his walk, in his talk, in his relationship with the God of Israel. The fact that he would call on the God of Israel shows that he had a connection, he had a relationship with the God of Israel. So what I want to say is the idea, this is a prayer of petition. He's standing before the God of Israel and he petitions his cause to a higher authority. This is not like where Jesus is praying in John 17 or somewhere in Matthew when he's in the Garden of Gethsemane. When Jesus is praying, he's praying from a superior to a superior. They're on the same level with God the Father. Like he's the begotten of the Father. Like all power in heaven and on earth had been given to him. So he is praying from like a superior level. But Jabez is praying from an inferior to a superior. So he's taking his course. What course do you have over your life that you'll appeal, that you'll petition to the one that is on the higher level, the one that is superior, a higher authority that is in charge of our life? So I'm here to just invite you and to just say, let us petition. There are prayers of thanksgiving, there are prayers of consecration, there are prayers, of intercession. But this was a petition. He was petitioning God to come concerning his life and intervene. And the Bible says, and God granted his request.